Okay, hopefully today we should be able to complete this entire sequence because there's not a whole bunch of clips that are left for us to do. There's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days worth of clips. So when we're able to like finish these, we can go into why do I have 2 project panels? So strange. Anyway, once we're able to finish these, we should be able to move into the next month. But the reason we're even going so fast right now is because we're only just cutting them down. We're not actually like making them into like full-on videos so far. So this is more like we're just making selects so far. We're making a select sequence. This is what this is, and the actual editing that happens. I don't know. That happens after this, because I still need to like trim all the fat from these clips and then make them into stuff that I can use in my videos. I don't know. I have so many clips. I know I keep saying that each stream, but I'm legitimately concerned that I have so many clips. It's just strange. It's just wild. But at least we're making some sort of progress, even if it's tiny, even if it's not as much as I'd like to make. But it is what it is. Let me just set up the music and then I'll go back to working. And it's also just relinking the footage in the background anyway, so we have some time. I need to make a macro for this as well, because I have to right click each song and then press play next. I'd love to be able to just middle click it or something like that and then just put it straight to my queue, but I'll have to figure that out, how that works. But in the meantime, I have to do it manually. That didn't take too long, and we have Premiere's launched the clips in the background, so that's what we're gonna do for today. You know, I only just realized she has this sort of green glow in her eyes that it just goes away when she wakes up. I've played this game like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 times. I played this game start to finish 5 or 6 times, and I've only just noticed that glow in her eyes. Like she's some sort of robot that gets woken up, which kind of makes sense because she's supposed to be like this genetically enhanced super contrite killer assassin type person that's supposed to be protected by this baldy over here. Like that's the whole point, that's the whole plot of the game. But I never realized that. I never realized that she, like, I never realized this hidden detail in her eyes. So that's pretty fun to notice small stuff like that. Also, we're making very good progress. Like, we're going pretty fast. These 0-hour clips, they were like super fun, like super funny, which I know you guys can't hear Premiere because I have to mute it so you guys don't hear all the stuff that we're talking about. But basically, this guy almost died. We finished the level like after like so many attempts, and then he was walking out and I was just screaming in my mic, "There's a trap! There's a trap on the door, there's a grenade!" And I didn't realize that I did not set up my mic properly, so it just sounds like the audio quality it just gets peaked. Like it's peaking, so it doesn't sound great. But I think I'm still gonna keep the clip because it's funny like that. It's extremely funny like that. Anyway, I don't think I need this clip, so I'm just gonna move it to trash. I'm gonna delete it once I'm done with the clips. And yeah, this is also an Easter egg from another game that this developer does. I don't even remember who made this game, but apparently Kane and Lynch, this is supposed to be like another game from them. Yes. Yeah, here this game can be silly sometimes. Like I'm just here hiding in some samurai armor. I killed the guy, then I just there's 2 dead bodies on the floor. Nobody realizes who did it. This game is funny sometimes. Yeah, something I need to be better at is actually checking if I'm even recording the game or whatnot, because oh, never mind, I am recording the game, but I'm not doing it separately where it should be, because this is my all track, so this contains my mic, my Discord, the game, music, everything. It's on this very first track, so if I want to use these clips, I'm gonna have to use these tracks, the very first tracks, which is not ideal, but I should do a better job of checking if I'm even recording the game or not. But this isn't something you can fix in post as much as I'd like to be able to do that, but it's just not possible, so we're gonna have to take the L on these clips and then just re-import each one of them with the audio intact. And a really easy way to do that is to use the match frame shortcut, which by default is supposed to be on F, but I put it to 6 on my system, and basically what it does is just wherever your playhead is, it matches exactly to the source monitor, so you can see these both frames are the exact same. So it just pulls it to the source monitor, and then you can just do an overwrite or an insert back to the sequence, and that's a way to get the full clip back. And you'll see we're making duplicates because they're all because of these color bars at the bottom that basically tell you that what you're importing are duplicate clips. So that's what we're doing here. We're gonna have to go like that one by one and delete them. I mean, I could have sped it up by just using override instead of insert. The main difference between those is that insert just adds a gap when you add something to, like when you add to the timeline, it makes a gap for the clip and then pushes everything to the right, whereas override it just places everything on top, so you'll lose some clips if you're not accurate with where your playhead is sitting. You have to be very precise with it. And there we go. Now all these clips are back, and I don't think I'm gonna bother with the Black Ops clips. I probably should, because the mic's on a separate track, right? So I should just bring it back. Match frame, insert, match frame, insert. There we go. Now we just delete these and just make sure that the timing is correct, which it is. And I like housekeeping, so I'm just gonna delete these empty tracks. Then I'm gonna move these up, and then I'm just gonna mute these because I already know what's in them. It's a mic track, and I'm just gonna do a quick check. But I can tell by the waveform that my mic's in that. But I'll check still. Yep, my mic's in there. So no harm, no foul, except the fact that if, for example, I was speaking to too low volume, I wouldn't have no way to adjust it without also adjusting the entire game. So this is just a handy tip to have. Always make sure that when you're recording close with OBS, your track patching is set properly in the software. Okay, surprisingly, we are at the end of the month. Oh, we wanna start. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! There's like so many clips. There's like an entire hour's worth of clips, and the audio is just. This is... No, this is the part of hate. This is the part of editing I hate. This is that getting blindsided by so much footage. It's just crazy how much stuff I clip. I should really start clipping less. But I remember this specific clip. It was from the last day I ever played Battlefield 1, because I was trying to get like a cool screenshot of me flying the plane. It's actually my friend, but it didn't exactly work out because he's like, the game doesn't show him wearing the red skin that I put on my plane. So I wanted to take a screenshot of him wearing the red skin of the plane, but it didn't work. But I still have these clips. I don't know, maybe I'll take a screenshot, maybe I'll export a frame and then edit it in like Lightroom or something. I don't know, I'll use it as a thumbnail. Like, that was the initial plan, to use it in a thumbnail for one of the plane specific videos that I had made. I don't know if you guys saw it on the stream, but that's something that I did, because there's like no other place for me to use these clips. It's like I have a whole bunch of like plane clips and a whole bunch of like soldier clips for Battlefield 1, but the problem is the game's 10 years old at this point and nobody really cares about it anymore. Like, nobody's actively searching on YouTube for this game, so the clips that I have for it are extremely limited indeed. Like, I think that's the case for every game out there. Like, nobody would just watch a random guy play a game. I feel like that's the most oversaturated niche in the entire world. But I don't know, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I could be sitting on gold. I don't know. But the thing is, I don't want to edit these clips right now. So I'm just gonna do these 2 clips, and I'm gonna move into this month's sequence, and then I'm gonna try and get the audio, at least the audio, on properly set and all that stuff. With the audio tracks and all that stuff. So I don't know, we'll see. But so far I'm really happy with this trash folder, because at the end of when I'm done editing, I could just control delete and then press delete media from disk, and it'll just remove everything from my PC at the exact same time. So that's fun. Anyway, I need to get these clips done, and I'm surprised we're making good progress. But at the same time, I feel like I don't know, I feel like it didn't have so much footage to look after and to go through. I don't know. We'll see. So just these boring repetitive tasks. I try to make sure the timing is perfect for every clip. It's just, I don't know why. It's like, it's not super complex stuff, but it's so like, it's so taxing trying to do that. I don't know if it's like the I don't know. It sounds kind of wrong. Me saying that, it sounds like it's hard work, even though it's just me pressing buttons in one specific order. But I don't know. It's just very uh very mentally tiring is the word that I want to go for. And I have to do this each time with each clip because I can't figure out how to not make this bug happen. So I have to figure out a way to do it. I'll eventually make a macro, an HQ macro, hopefully. I know I keep saying that, and one day I actually will, but until then I have to do this song and dance for each month, and there's like 4 more months after this, and I don't know how many clips those months have, and I don't know, I just wish timeline performance was a lot better, but at the same time these are just highly compressed H.264 clips, so I don't know how much to expect, like how much timeline performance I can even expect. So the next thing that we have to do is go in here and then just separate each clip by day. So some days I shoot like 12 clips, some days I shoot only 1 clip, but I need to visually separate them because I like having some visual clarity, and I feel like that goes a long way when I'm just looking at my timeline from an overarching view. I know where everything is and where everything should be, so that's super useful. And another thing that I need to get done today is I need to talk about the new color mode in Premiere. I'm thinking I'll make like a short form of it and just post it on my YouTube channel, but I don't know, we'll see. I should have done that like a month ago. Like I should have scripted it a month ago because I had like beta access to the new color mode, so I've been toying around with it for quite a bit. But I only got the idea like today when I woke up. I was like, huh, I should do a color mode short form. So I don't know. My brain's funny sometimes, but I'm getting too out of myself, and I already have so much other stuff to do, and there's not enough time. So I'll try and see how many clips I can get done of this month today. So that was fun to look at. I like that guy's I like that guy's style of making videos. So I'm just gonna please let me drag. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly note down, like I'm gonna quickly, you saw me copy his video, I'm just gonna paste it in like a references Notion page where I'm just I want to get into making short form tutorials like that based on Premiere, but I'm just gathering, what's it called, references for the type of videos that I want to make, because it is a sorry, it's coming up with styles and making, like, I could go all in and make like super beautiful short form videos, but then the problem with that is that people wouldn't watch them and I would feel like that I wasted my effort making them. So I need a style that's super lean and it doesn't really take a whole bunch of work on my part to create them. So that's what I was doing with that. That's the kind of short form I'll probably make at the end of the day at some point in this year. But looking at that, it's got me like what do I say, it's got me motivated to look at like EHK tutorials and try and figure out a way to like do this with my like, you saw me struggling to do that whole song and dance with making sure the OBS clips were the correct length and all that stuff. So I'm gonna try and, I don't know, I'll read through the Excalibur documentation and I'll try to find a way to automate that process, because I am, at the end of the day, I am losing time with the what's it called? Wait, what's happening? I just got a notification on my, what? I don't get it. I just got a notification on my watch saying it's deleting messages and what? I'm gonna have to go take a look at that. But what I'm saying is that I'm gonna read through the where is it? The Excalibur documentation. Yeah, don't mind all those extra tabs that I've opened up. There we go. So I'm gonna try and read this. Selection. Very cool. I feel like I could make something using this keybind. Like it just selects clips up and down the playhead, and that's really useful. Is there like a proper documentation for this that I can take a look at? Oh, there we go. Is that? No, that's something else. Yeah. This is something else. This isn't Excalibur. Let's off the editing table. Excalibur. Yeah, there's only a manuscript. There's no better editor as a site. Dang. Okay. Okay, these look like useful links. Okay. I should probably read this. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm supposed to be working on my clips, but this is also, I also qualify this as work, like improving your workflow. That's also a thing you should be doing, like you should be looking into. Because at the end of the day, you want to spend less time editing. Like if you're editing, you want to do it the smartest way possible is the point I'm trying to make. So I'm just gonna go read that real quick. the only thing I'm reading so far is just how to use Excalibur, like how Excalibur is the best thing since sliced bread, but I can't find a way to use it for my own, like to like do the macros that I want to make for myself and for my needs. It's like the Logitech Creative Console, right? Everybody says it's the best thing to speed up your editing in Premiere. It's the best thing. It's the best way to like assign different shortcuts to a well, basically it's like a Stream Deck. But when I used that thing, I just couldn't wrap my head around how useless it is for me specifically, because a lot of my muscle memory is built on my keyboard, and what the Logitech Creative Console is just an overpriced keyboard to me, because if I have to lift my hand off my mouse to go press a button on it, I can just assign that to my keyboard instead. Like, that's way faster and way quicker for me to do. So I probably just need to like do a whole bunch more, like experiment a whole bunch more with like Excalibur and all that stuff, because if you just go into the settings of it and you look, there's like a whole bunch of options like over here. Like, there's a whole entire list of options that you can assign it to, and I guess the main thing that people buy it for is for a way to have like their most used effects and presets on a keybind, so that they don't have to go searching from the effects panel for what they want to do. But I don't know, I barely use any effects, and when I do, I like to experiment with a whole bunch of different ones. So in the case of transitions, I just like experimenting with them. So it's like assigning keyboard shortcuts is not really that much useful for me, as most people would like to say. But I don't know, that's enough rambling. I need to... Okay, my mouse for some reason is acting up, and I can't drag click with it anymore. So like, it sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, we still need to like divide these clips by day, because I play these on different days. Well, I have a Siege clip in here. I don't think I've played Siege in like such a long time. Yeah, this was in December. I think the last day I played it was in January. It was only because one of my friends wanted to play it for like a couple minutes. But I don't know why I still have this game. I should probably delete it. Okay, I think that's good enough for today. We managed to finish November's collapse, and we managed to like get the December sequence at least started. Like there's still some stuff that I need to do, like removing these tracks and then checking to make sure that all the tracks are working. Like for example over here we don't have anything in the second track, so we need to figure out what went wrong there, but at least we have a start. Well, this starts the full time, and I don't know, I'm getting kind of tired of this project, so I'm only gonna work on it tomorrow, and then for the next week I'm probably gonna work on my demo reel instead, because I feel like that has way more leverage in terms of what it can get me and what I should be focusing on. So we'll see where we get, but so far I think we've made good enough progress, and I still need to look at the macro situation, as well as I need to like take an even better look at my keyboard shortcuts, because I can assure you I know there's a whole bunch of like probably like super useless shortcuts in here. You can see I have a whole bunch of keys free, and the end goal is to have a keyboard that's just fully devoid of any useless shortcuts that I can use the keys to put them into useful stuff by just going in here or just making like custom Excalibur macros. But that's the point. Anyway, that's enough for today.